Now, we all know that recovery is just as important as the workout itself, which is why our very own nature boy, Mr. Ryle was out at the breathtaking St. James Tidal Pool, ready to take on the ultimate cold water plunge challenge with deep freeze. Now, with abs inside, come on, this is definitely one you are going to want to see. Ryle with his top off. Let's have a look.
Hey, what is up, Mzansi? Check it out. I'm out at the iconic St. James Beach, and this is where I'm going to take on the ultimate cold plunge challenge. Now get this, if you know anything about cold water therapy, then you'll know that it has incredible benefits for recovery, such as reducing inflammation as well as muscle soreness. But what if I told you that you don't have to jump in the cold freezing ocean to get many of these benefits? Enter deep freeze. And this little bottle over here will give you all the benefits of cold water therapy without the shock of the cold water from the ocean. And I think it's absolutely perfect for a tough day after your recovery or workout, or maybe you just want to reduce your muscle soreness. Wow, that is absolutely fresh and invigorating. Now clearly you can see just by the smile on my face right now that there are so many benefits to cold water therapy. But don't worry, if you're not brave like me and don't want to embrace the shock of this cold right now, that's where Deep Heat Freeze comes in, and it offers all the amazing benefits of cold water, I think just without the shock of it. Cold water plunges are definitely not for the faint of heart. So preparing for a cold water plunge challenge like this, you've got to have your mental capacity geared up. You've got to be in the right frame of mind. You can't be afraid. You really have to be able to breathe and invite the intense cold in as you do. I think for someone like me that's always pushing my limits, recovery and especially muscle recovery is so important. It's high on my list because I think it's the thing that allows me to keep going for longer and more consistently. Without recovery, I'm not going to be able to smash the week ahead. Without recovery, I'm not going to be able to keep that consistency and that level of showing up like I always do, like I always want to. So how does it work? Well, cold therapy, and just like deep freeze, is perfect after intense exercise. And essentially what's happening is that when applied to an area of the body, it numbs it. And this is what promotes the reduction of both pain and inflammation. I think routine is so important when it comes to ensuring you can acquire balance. And balance between working out and recovering is probably the hardest part. But when you have options like deep heat and deep freeze, it really promotes and makes that a lot easier. It's kind of giving me the assistance to speed up that recovery, and speeding up recovery means you can speed up the moments to go and hit the gym, hit the training, and whatever session you have that much harder. I think for many people that are maybe hesitant or a bit overwhelmed by the thought of a cold water plunge, or maybe something as simple as using deep freeze, it really is such a crazy feeling. You think it's going to be painful, you think it's going to be so unbearable and uncomfortable, but I promise you, if you just breathe and understand the benefits that you're receiving, you will literally feel it, and that's a feeling that you just can't deny. Oh, what can I say? If you're brave enough to take a cold plunge, or you just want to keep it cool with deep freeze, you are covered. And I think this is a reminder to make sure you look after this beautiful vessel you've been blessed with, so we can all keep doing the things we love. Like this. It was so good.
You look like you're literally in your happy place, Ryle, and I love
really
to
was.
see it. And of course, Mzansi is just sitting there like, oh, hot eyes, hot eyes, hot eyes.
Well, listen, Mzansi, if you enjoyed that, here's something you can enjoy even more, because you stand a chance to win 500 Rand. That's a Take a Lot voucher and a deep heat hamper worth another 500 Rand. Now, it's really simple. Just reply to the competition post on Expresso's social pages and tell us what your favorite way to recover is after a tough workout.
Now, the question I'm wanting to know is it a cold water plunge like this, or do you prefer to kick back and let deep freeze or deep heat do the work? Well, don't forget to use the hashtag deep heat. And a reminder, the competition closes Friday, the 25th of October, and your T's and C's can be found at expressoshow.com.
Oh, I love that. Well, this is another reminder as you're on the beach relaxing to also catch Tropica Island of Treasure every Saturday at 6:30 p.m. on S3 to see how the contestants take on even bigger challenges. Until next time, keep going and stay strong.